Saddleback leather, large classic briefcase in tobacco brown. Okay, I discovered something on the internets. It's an alternate way to do backpack mode. I'm going to try it. Someone had listed on eBay a bag, and they showed that they had nylon straps right here going down to the D-rings with pads on them. And so backpack mode would be more solid. You could pick it up by one strap and it would stay the same. And I was like, oh man, where could I get 2 straps of the same length and material? And I thought really hard, and I was like, hey, I have these things that don't do anything, so I'm gonna try it. Ew, it's naked without the straps. Look how naked it is. Well, while we have them off, because I never take these things off, let's just take a look at one of them, see how it's doing. So this is the part that's on the bottom, it gets set down on the ground all the time. See how the color's changing, see how it conforms the shape of my bag. So, there you go. It gets all shiny up here, because that's where it rubs on my body when I carry it backwards. So, it's very, very flappy. Alright, let's try it. Alright, so we got the straps in place. And I was worried it wasn't going to be long enough, but it actually looked kind of good as far as length goes. And totally fashion, the most patina part is going to be facing forward. So you can look hardcore with your jungle briefcase friends. Okay, well I'm going to try it and see if there's room for a human in there. Alright, so I got the straps in place. And check it out. So it actually sits pretty comfortably. See if I can show in the mirror. You can see the strap down there. It's actually pretty comfy. It's actually more comfy than the other way, which is totally crazy. But I figured out a reason for that. The reason is that this is a strap all the way down instead of having a buckle right on your shoulder blade. So this is actually way more comfy. It takes a second to set up, but actually not really much longer than normal backpack mode just takes to set up. And I still have the, I mean, you can take this off right here, the strap. I left it on just because I didn't need to take it off for the experiment, but I think I'm going to try adding the pads to see how that goes. Okay, again, here's a close-up of what it looks like in this alternate backpack mode. I have it on the last hole here. I'm going to tighten it one though, I think, because I think it rides, this basically sits on the top of my belt, which could be awkward. So I'm going to tighten it one, and I'm going to actually slide the pads on here, and I think we could find something epic. So get ready. Alright, again, while we're at it, I hardly ever take these off, so see how they're looking. There you go. Put on the belts. Okay, we got the straps on. So they slide on really well because the go around here straps are thinner than the go around here strap. Okay, look how awesome it looks. Of course you tighten it a little bit so that these lay flat, like thusly. And I'm not using this because I wanted these to be farther apart. So, yeah. So I took the idea I saw on eBay from the guy with the nylon straps, and I'm totally improving on it, and I'm being like a Native American, and I'm using every part of the animal that I killed. I didn't kill it. Saddleback did. Or someone that they paid to kill it. Anyway, this is going to be so cool. Oh, one other feature of the reason I like this kind of backpack mode better is because you can pick up the bag with one strap. And it's not gonna like go running through the loop and make it off center. Also, I know someone else online has one that goes around the loop that makes it a little more tight, but this is gonna be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. Alright, check out how amazing this is. I got my shoulder straps on, and they go right in the place where they should go. Look at both sides here. Yep, see how awesome they look. Also, See if I can show it down here. Maybe not. No. Okay. Well, on this thing right here, I went up another loop, which means that the belt could actually go into the loopy that holds it. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so walking around like this is more comfy than the other backpack mode. It is a little on the wide side, so you could actually possibly use that ring. So maybe I'll test that here in a minute. But it feels really good. And I just left this on without the pads on it. But the super patina part is showing right in the front. This is the part that goes on the bottom of the bag normally. So that looks good. Okay.
Go more to the side.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so that is like a million times better when you take it off and you're just holding it by one side and then you set it down on either side because it doesn't go slipping around like crazy. Anyway, super comfy. I think part of the reason it's so comfy is because my bag is like extremely squishy from being so broken in. So it might be comfy no matter what at this point, which is fine. Of course it's fine. Okay, this is the other thing. So right here I actually put it, there you go. I put it through the second hole because it was on a little low, which is good because then it can go through this thing now. Okay, maybe we'll try an alternate version through the loop. Okay, here we go. Alright, here is alternate backpack mode version B. Going through the thing that's made for this instead of these guys, which then frees up this to work normally. Also doesn't strain these in a way that they weren't meant to, in a way that it wasn't meant to, although I'm sure it'd be fine. Once again, a note that when my bag came back from repair, this was slightly crooked, but I love that this ring no longer has any seams on it. So it makes this thing possible, because before it would rip the cuss out of it. So, alright, okay, that's how this new version looks. One thing I'm noticing already is that this clears this easier. So that's going to be easy. Okay, let's try it. Okay, here's what the alternate version is like. Oh, no, you totally can't see it from that angle. Okay, but just first impressions. It's a little tighter down here on the love handles, so I guess I could just work out more. But still feels super good though, with these pads in place. Okay, here it is from behind and from the side. So you can see that it goes through the backpack loop instead of the handle like I was doing before. So, yeah. Another side shot. There we go. Alright, so overall, alternate backpack mode I think is a success. I actually think this bag works better in backpack mode with these crazy straps, the style belt straps, than it does with the with this guy with the shoulder strap. And the main reason is because this buckle is no longer on your collarbone or by your neck or under your armpit, which it's basically inevitably going to be. So these are super comfy. This is broad as it is, but I found that without the pads it was a little bit wary. With the pads, like, you could go all day with that. The only thing is you do feel this digging into love handles a little bit, but it's really not bad. And with this bag, realistically, you're not going to carry it for super long periods of time. Who are we kidding? Anyway, so yeah, and once again, you can pick it up by just one side and it stays. And then these are super easy to adjust because they're meant for a strap that's a little bit wider. And here's how it looks on the front. Wow, so this is what people will be seeing from behind without the straps on there. So that's alright. Okay, well, I am going to put my bag back to rights because I carry it over my shoulder every single day. But this has been a fun experience to use these things for something other than just looking pretty. So if you like this, let me know, or if you have any questions. But if you want to see more updates for my bag, then stay tuned and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.